Alright. Hopefully everything's working okay. Hello TV crew. It's Camping Car Joa minus Lucy this time. I'm making this update video because we've had people reach out to us. They've been concerned because we haven't been uploading videos, and I wanted to explain what's going on. Originally I was planning on making a video for membership and Patreon anyways, but because we've had this huge gap of no videos, I thought, there's a lot of other people who are wondering the same thing, and so I'm just going to publish this video for everyone to see. Currently I'm on the road. I am heading to the border with Poland and Ukraine, and in a few days I will be crossing over the border. Okay, so let's get into the reason why we haven't been uploading videos. It's actually a bit of a long story. I'll try to make it as short as I can. To really explain this, we have to go back a couple of years. I think we were in Spain at that time. Word was getting around already that YouTube was changing quite a bit. The algorithm was really being tailored towards really short content or really long content. Anyone caught in the middle, they were going to struggle. And we were kind of in that space. We always shot for that 10-minute minimum, but no longer than 12 or 13 minutes. We also noticed the same thing. We noticed that overall, our content that was longer, say like between 16 and 18 minutes, was doing better than our content that was 10 to 12 minutes. So naturally, even before we heard this rumor, we had started making our content a little bit longer. And we started testing out a few videos that were longer than 20 minutes. And what we found was, definitely the algorithm changing, and videos that were longer than 20 minutes did better. We even tested a few videos that were longer than 30 minutes, and we got similar results. They would do better. So it may come as no surprise to you that many of your favorite content creators who may have at one time made videos that were shorter are now making videos longer. I mean, even for myself, I'm also a fan of YouTube. A lot of the content creators I watch these days are making videos that are like 40, 50 minutes long. So what does that have to do with us? Well, obviously, making longer videos takes more work. It's not just the editing process. Yeah, the editing process doubles or triples, but also the filming process, because it's true that to make one video, let's say one 15-minute video, we cut hours and hours of footage to whittle it down to that 15 minutes. So what we can do is just not cut as much, but at the same time, the video still has to be entertaining. So realistically, what you have to do is film double or triple the content to make the same one video. In our case, we might have put 1 or 2 days per video, and now we have to put like 3 to 5 days, sometimes 6 days per video. The workload has increased quite a bit. If it was just this channel, we could probably deal with it. A lot of our most loyal viewers know that this is not our only channel. We also have another channel, which you could call our main channel, that has kind of parallel content. One channel is mainly in Korean, and this channel is mainly in English. So that work has doubled for both channels. And in fact, while we have tried to increase the minutes for this channel, so generally the content is longer than it previously was. For the Korean channel, the content has really, gotten a lot longer. I guess what I'm trying to say is that YouTube has changed, and we haven't been able to keep up. We took steps to try to keep up. For example, most of the content that is on our channels, on both channels, was edited by myself. And back when the videos were like 10 to 15 minutes, it was doable. With the way the algorithm is changing, we decided that Lucy has to get more into editing. She bought a brand new computer, and she also started helping out with editing. But I've been editing videos now for 10 years. My efficiency is obviously going to be much better than Lucy, who's just starting to edit. So, to edit a video per channel, for me, might only take 8 to 10 hours. But for Lucy, it takes double, sometimes triple this time. So, for example, like her first video took a week and a half, and she probably put at least 50, 60 hours into that video. A lot of that was just, learning the new software and just making the basic mistakes any editor who's first getting into video editing will make. So what happens then? Well, I guess another thing we have to look at is, why we're making this content in the first place. This is a lifestyle that I know I love, and I also know that Lucy absolutely loves this lifestyle. What this channel is about is just following that journey. But it's always a balancing act, like we're trying to make videos for our channel, but we want to enjoy our journey at the same time. Some people can say that, well, YouTube is your job, so you should be putting in the hours. For us, it's really not the case, because to be a job, it means you earn a living off of that job. You're paid a fair wage to do that job. But for us, YouTube can only be defined as a hobby, because the amount of money we make from both channels, that's including the AdSense revenue plus contributions from our members and Patreon, it doesn't even cover our fuel. On a good month, we might make $400 or $500. Yeah, YouTube is not a job for us. And what we found is that with this longer content, making 2 videos per week was taking up so much of our time that it really was a job. A job that we're not getting paid for, obviously.
In 600 meters, take the exit.
Okay, I gotta focus on this exit. Give me a second.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
Okay, I'm back. I'm on the more rural roads now, so I think I mentioned I'm in Poland. If you've never been to Poland, Poland is a beautiful country. So back to what I was talking about. So yeah, as you can see, it's not really a job for us. It's more like a hobby. We'd love it to be a job, but yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. Railroad crossing. Oh shoot, camera. Adjust that again. Okay, so what it comes down to basically is that we were starting to really struggle to keep up with a weekly upload schedule for 2 channels, and at the same time, enjoy traveling, which if we don't enjoy traveling, there's no point for us to continue to do this. So what we thought was, at least for the time being, let's just focus on one channel. And so far it's been okay. There are other factors that I didn't mention that have made YouTubing more difficult in the past, I'll say, year or 2. So even focusing on one channel, it still has not been that easy. But really, in the back of our minds, maybe like in our hearts, we wanted to continue to get back to the English channel as well. Honestly, we haven't really figured out a way to do that at this point. Back in the days when we only had one channel, we had a lot of viewers who were on our Korean channel, and but they were not from Korea, and they just followed along reading the subtitles, and they were really great viewers. We really enjoyed the comments, and then live streaming became a thing, and we started doing more and more live streams, and we always kind of felt sorry for the international viewers who would join the live streams, and we couldn't really put that much attention to them because our audience was predominantly Korean speaking, and many of them don't speak English or understand English. So that's really the reason why we started the English channel, was a place where we could live stream, and maybe because we do speak a lot of English naturally when we interact with each other, we could cut the videos for the English channel in a way where we leave a little bit more of the English interaction in, so that you wouldn't have to deal with so many subtitles. that kind of morphed into a whole different thing where Lucy was actually taking the shots twice. She would film a whole shot in English and then a whole shot in Korean. And yeah, that was a lot of work, but I know she enjoyed doing it. And I think overall for this channel, it was a good experience for you all as well. And at the time, we were having so much fun with this channel, and the live streams were just a blast because we had, you know, regular viewers coming in, and it was just fun to interact. We didn't really care about you know, how big the channel was growing or the money or anything like that. We just were having so much fun with this channel. But recently, you know, it's been, well, with the combination of everything else, it's been a struggle. So what we're gonna do with this channel going forward is still up in the air. We really honestly do not know. For right now, I will be, like I said, going into Ukraine in a few days. And because Lucy is not here, I will be, you know, doing all the content in English. So at least I can upload those videos because it's not like making two separate videos. Oh, I just realized I didn't even tell you guys why I'm alone. Okay, so Lucy has some very, very serious family stuff to take care of. So she had to go back to Korea for a couple months. This is not like a surprise thing. This was pre-planned from months ago. That's the whole reason why I'm going to Ukraine anyways.
In 500 meters at the roundabout, take the second exit.
If you're not Korean, you probably won't know this. Well, first of all, everyone knows that Ukraine and Russia, they're in the middle of a war right now. But before that war had started years ago, when we were first on this trip, just have to go around this roundabout.
In 200 meters, turn right.
So when we first started this trip, we met a couple from, oops, shoot, did I miss it? No, turn right here, okay. Sorry guys, let me pay attention to my driving for a second.
Continue for 31 kilometers.
All right, we got 31 kilometers. All right, so when we first came into Western Europe, we crossed the border from Russia to Finland. And the first people we met were this lovely couple from Germany, Mark and Jana. And we had a great time with them. When we went our separate ways, we kept in contact. And one of the places they went to after that was Ukraine. And they told us we absolutely had to include Ukraine as part of our trip. Yeah, from the very beginning, we were really, really stoked about going to Ukraine. But then, of course, you know, big things happened. Pandemic swept the world. Russia invaded Ukraine. But the biggest thing for us that stopped us from going to Ukraine was that I think it was in 2022, the Korean government banned any Korean citizen from entering Ukraine. Now, the Ukrainian government, they don't care if Korean citizens come in, but on the Korean side, if they find out that you entered Ukraine without permission from the Korean government, then you could face up to 1 year in jail and a 10 million won fine, which is I think around $7,000. Yeah, that's not obviously a risk that we wanted to take. I decided while she's gone, I would take that opportunity to go to Ukraine by myself. Oh, shoot. I don't know how much of that you missed because my camera just slid over. Let me move it over someplace else so that maybe you won't slide so much. It's on like top of my dash. Maybe over here will be better. I hope you guys can still see me. I will be filming content while I'm there, but oh wow, a squirrel just ran in front of my van. I'm not going there for, you know, sensational clicks and for sensational thumbnails and clicks. That's not what I want to do. I want to stay as far away from any of the conflict I can. My plan is to first go to Lviv, then I'll go to Kyiv, and then eventually make my way down to Odessa. All of these areas are firmly in the control of Ukraine, and for the most part, they're relatively safe. There's still an element of danger there. Just a few days ago, Russia launched a huge drone and missile attack on western Ukraine. The first region I'm heading to, Lviv, they got hit a lot by drones and missiles. There is a bit of me that's worried about that, but I think overall the risk is minimal for the situation that's occurring there. So yeah, I will try to stay as safe as possible. If I do not see a drone or a missile or an explosion, then that would be the best case scenario. So I'm not going to be going there trying to look for, war footage or this kind of stuff. Just going to go and try to experience their culture, meet some people, and yeah, it's just something that both Lucy and I have wanted to do for a long, long time. Finally, I get this chance to do it. I wish I could have gone there during a more peaceful time, and I hope that peaceful time comes sooner than later. But for right now, it is what it is. Anyway, so I hope that explains why we haven't been uploading for a while, and I hope it gives you a bit of an idea of what might be happening in the future. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I really hope we can keep this channel going in some shape or form or fashion. I don't know, but we'll see. In the meanwhile, for those of you who want to fill in the gaps, you can go to our main channel. All the videos are mainly in Korean, but I believe that you can get subtitles. I don't know how great the subtitles are, because we, back when we knew we had international viewers, we actually wrote the subtitles ourselves. So we knew the subtitles were good, but I think the only subtitles in English right now are maybe the auto-generated ones. So yeah, I don't know how great the subtitles are, but if you want to do that, I'll put a link to our Korean channel where you can see that stuff. As far as for this channel, for sure, like I said, I will upload the Ukraine content, which will be coming up, and then after that, we'll see. If you do have any other questions, just put them in the comments. I'll answer them there, or maybe sometime in the future I might even make another update video. I don't know. Alright guys, I was about to say till the next video, but what I should say is till next time, in some shape or form. Till next time.